place where I committed this crime was London, in the United Kingdom. Yes. When my lawyers came to see me, I had a discussion with them about how I'm going to defend myself.
They removed it.
I told them that no court in Nigeria has jurisdiction to try me.
They removed that London.
Because since this offense was committed in England, so they said, it's only a UK court that can give a Nigerian court the authority to proceed, isn't it?
Yeah, based on that, they removed London.
Based on that, they now amended the charge again and removed London.
Location of the broadcast.
Location of the broadcast. Contrary to section 196,
174 of the Terrorism Prevention Act 2022.
In violation of their own laws. In violation of their own laws. And you want me to stand trial under such circumstances? Is that possible? Nnamdi Kanu to stand trial where these shenanigans are going on? It's not possible.
Thanks. The persecution against the Igbos. The persecution
No, let them give them a fresh one, not the ones.
No. We have many of that.
Mr. Kanu, last one last question. Not the one last question. Reference to what she has asked earlier. One of the senior judges at this court.
And I have respect and love for her. She knows.
What if this case comes back to her? Because
it is not possible. It's not possible. This persecution of the Igbo people, this orchestrated, almost global persecution of the people, stops with me. It cannot happen. Very well. It can never happen. That is why we do what we do. That is why I do what I do. I am campaigning for the freedom of my people because of the persecution that we are facing.
Yes.
It's as simple as that. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on whenever you are watching us from. It's another edition of Politics on the Street. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, please share, comment for more political thoughts. Pastor, Mazi in the case is collapsing. It's collapsing as Mazi has come out to say that the Nigerian government has no division to try him, and then also lay false claims against him for buying Gulak, saying he has no hand in Gulak's death. That when Gulak died, he was not in Nigeria. So all this is, and that the Nigerian government has no decision to try him. Pastor, how can you do?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you're watching us from. I remember my humble self, only and one and the only biafra evangel Benjamin Johnson says, not she. Hear me, credit, glory be to God Almighty, that we have seen another brand new day. Today being the middle of the week. Yes, Nnamdi Kanu is in the court and he is clearing himself, trying to defend himself, because truly and actually, Nigerian government do not have, the right, what it takes to try him. Why? Because kidnapping is a criminal case. It is an offense. Yes, they don't have what it takes to try him. But at the same time, even on the process that is going through in the court currently now, so far so good, Nnamdi Kanu is on the winning side. Nnamdi Kanu is on the winning side. Why did I say this? If you watch what transpired on the 14th of May, you can see that the cross-examination that took place, that the masquerade that appeared in the court, all those masqueraders that paraded themselves in the court, that represented Nigeria as the witnesses, they knows nothing, and they do not know that the cases that they have come to, to witness against Nnamdi Kanu, they know nothing about it, and that those cases have been trashed out under the government of Muhammadu Buhari, because Muhammadu Buhari was the person that kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu down to Nigeria from Kenya, as you can see, regard to that, and they took him to court, and under which Nnamdi Kanu conquered Muhammadu Buhari, and out of shame, Muhammadu Buhari decided to order the DSS, to keep harassing and embarrassing Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, to keep harassing him. That is why he was kept under the watch of the DSS without being tried ever since. Are you hearing me? So on this, you can see, even before James Omotosho, emerged in this case, somebody have already, handled it, which she failed, and she ran away. She withdrew. Yes, Justice Mbitanyako withdraw herself, because Nnamdi Kanu made it clear that he did not have trust, confidence any longer on Mbitanyako, based on the fact that the Mbitanyako husband and his son committed a criminal offense that requires the sentence, probably death sentence, and they want to use Mbitanyako, to judge Nnamdi Kanu in order to sentence Nnamdi Kanu, to preside over him and sentence him to death, to use Nnamdi Kanu to replace the crime that her husband and her son has committed. But unfortunately, they never know that the person that they want to, use as an exchange is more brave more than them. Is more wiser than them.
He's not wiser.
Is more wiser than Nigeria and Binta herself. You can see what Binta said after she withdrew herself from the case. She came out publicly and said that somebody like Nnamdi Kanu's case will not be tried here in Nigeria. That is on a high frequency. That the people like this should be tried in ICC, International Criminal Court. That is where the cases like this should be, tried. And that is why Nnamdi Kanu said to you and I clearly in Nigerian court, and he said to Nigeria, nobody have a right to do what to try him. That whosoever that try him must be a terrorist.
That
whosoever that tries him is a terrorist. And that is why I wonder why today James Omotosho, is going with him in trials. And I was like, he should have stand on that. But I don't know more than him. I believe that for him to start the process of trial starting from 2015. Are you getting it? In 2015, it was 2015 case that is facing now. They have not started the case of the brutality on him and brutality on the Biafrans, the massacring of the Igbos under the watch of Buhari by brutalize Nnamdi Kanu and brutalize his family and brutalize the people of Igbos. The bloodshed, don't you see the bloodshed, the massacre of Operation Python Dam? And we have never seen crocodile dance is in the east. It's only in the east. Operation Python dance is in the east. But I've never seen elephant marching in the north against the Boko Haram, against ISWAP. Yes, there should be an elephant marching against Boko Haram. They have done Operation Python dance in the east. There should be a lion movement or elephant movement against the Boko Haram, against ISWAP, against Kokorawa, against Maluda. But these are the terrorist group that have emerged now, terrorizing the whole federation. You can see, even in data today, you know how many people that they have sent to Babago.
But Pastor, do you think they are using the Igbo man as a scapegoat in all this trial?
Of course, they are using Igbos. Not even in this trial. In Nigeria, Igbos have become an element of which Nigeria uses, to carry out their evil activities or illegalities that is going on. You can see in the court, don't be surprised that those masquerade that appear as witnesses. If there could be Igbo, if somebody like Hope or the
there could be Igbo.
There could be Igbo. Yes, they play the element of Hope, like people like Hope Uzodimma or Uzodimba, Uzodiojo. If Hope Uzodiojo can come out, and employ the Fulanis to come and buy his brothers, and now later come back and say, Baba, what did he say? He said himself, this is a confession from Hope Uzodimba. He said that those killings in the southeast, we are not the IPOB. Didn't he say? Yeah. So I know what I'm saying. He said that those killings, we are not IPOB. Then who are the people? The people that he imported.
The people that he
imported with Nigeria to come and kill his brothers. These are the people that have come to kill. So those ones are not imported people again to Nigerian court who were masquerade. I've not seen this kind of a thing before in the court of law, where a witness a witness is a masquerade. They call him masquerade. Sorry, I want to ask a question. Is there anywhere in Nigerian constitution whereby they include spirituality in our constitution?
No.
Is there any place? No. So how come masquerade now appear in the courts?
No, those men are masked men. They are not.
Excuse me. If you say they are masked men, is it not a criminal that wear mask? Criminals wear mask in the public so that their face will not be identified.
See, Pastor, I think the masked men came to reveal some secrets, and giving out such information your face will not be shown. People, your face needs to be hide it of identity.
Listen to me, because they are criminals. That is why they hide their face. Because if actually they are from DSS, is DSS illegal organization?
No.
Are they illegal organization in the
They
country?
are backed by the law.
They are backed by the law. So how come they now, if law backs them, how come they now appear in the court and cover face? If they are pure, that is to tell you those ones are imported elements. They are what? Imported elements which Nigeria has imported to come and bear witness against Nnamdi Kanu. Why am I saying this? I want to contribute again based on the question that they asked them. If you watch on the 14th of May, you will agree with me that actually these people did not know anything about Nnamdi Kanu. They have never for one day have interaction. They don't know. They have never for one day interrogate Nnamdi Kanu. They have never for one day have any this thing with Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, they are being paid to come and bear the witness. Because if you watch the cross-examination that they were given that day, they were saying, I don't know. How then do you come to appear to bear witness of what you don't know? But isn't that obvious? Isn't that obvious? Then you are bearing a witness over what you know not. It is obvious. That is to tell you there are imported elements paid to come and bear false witness, because those things that they are using or they are pumping out as what legal, which they use or they tender, they are using to bear witness against Nnamdi Kanu, has been thrashed out by the same federal government courts. And then I said, did not know this under the watch of the kidnapper Muhammadu Buhari, who kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya.
A very big thank you. Thank you for always coming out to your business.
God bless.
Yeah, it's a wonderful edition of Politics on the Street today. Today, it's no news that Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is set to commission the first Biafra Washington Embassy. Some persons are of the view that what has Dr. Ngozi Orabueze done to the history and to the struggle, now she's bringing what she has done, that Donald Trump is set to commission this embassy. And then we've seen some persons come out to say that that embassy is just a jamboree. Such thing will never come into reality. Such thing will never come into existence. But the truth of the matter is that these people, are they not tired of the Fulani killings, mines in Nigeria? Are they not tired? Just of recent, some days ago, the Fulani invaded Plateau State and killed over 16 people. Plateau State is now a mine zone whereby the Fulani can easily perpetrate their acts. And now nobody, even the government, is not coming out to condemn this killing. We don't know if the government indirectly or directly, they are the ones sponsoring this killing. And now we've seen someone who has taken over this freedom, this agitator, all to ourselves to make it a reality. And yet, some persons are still coming out to condemn this woman, saying that this woman cannot lead the Biafra struggle. Then tell me, who is then fit to lead the struggle? Now that Mazi Samonepa has been given some restrictions of social media, and now we've seen someone who has come out of our own free will to lead this struggle. And some Igbo leaders are saying that will not become a reality. What does the Ohaneze Indigo really want? What does the Igbo's elders who have been bribed by this government, what do they really want? They want everybody in the entire race to be wiped out, so that nobody can come out and speak about the illegal mines in the southeast, where army, where we've seen some identified persons being killed on a daily basis. And now nobody is coming out to condemn the killing. And yet Dr. Ngozi Oravweze is making moves. And yet we've seen leaders, the Igbo leaders, coming out to condemn that move. The truth of the matter is, the enemy of a man is within his household. And we've seen that those who are against the Biafra struggles are not even outsiders. They are mostly people, even from the Igbo race. When Dr. Ngozi Oravweze announced that they are set to commission the Washington DC Biafran embassy, and that it will be done by the US President Donald J. Trump. We've seen Bianca Ojukwu tweet saying it is a lie from the pit of hell. Why don't you wait until that becomes a reality? Why can't you wait until it becomes a reality? The same people that was being used to kidnap Nnamdi Kanu all the way from Kenya, the same people that was being used to orchestrate the illegal arrest of Mazi Samuel. And now we've seen a woman championing this case, this cause for referendum. And those who were supposed to champion this cause for referendum have even sold out in the freedom. They've sold out. What is it? Indigo have sold out. Southeastern governors have sold out, despite the killings in their domain, despite what is happening in their domain. Nobody is coming out to confront the government and tell them enough is enough. What we have today is people who are only after their own tummy, their own stomach. Is this how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stood for the Biafra cause? Mazi Kanu stood for it with his life, despite the pains that man is going through today. The man has not renounced the struggle for Biafra. The man has not renounced the struggle for the agitation. But yet, we have some elders who claim they are Igbo elders. They are neither there or there. All what they do is today, Biafra in the morning, and then they will agitate for Biafra in the morning, and at night they are having meetings with those in the presidency just to scuttle the struggle. I am saying it here that nobody born of human can scuttle the struggle, because already the Biafra struggle is an ideology that can never be wiped out. It's an ideology starting from the days of Odumegu Ojukwu until date. It is still waxing stronger. Or those people who are saying Biafra is dead, who are saying Biafra is dead, are they not tired of slavery? Are they not tired of the Fulani mines? Benue State has now become a death trap for people. Plateau State now. So many atrocities that these Fulani people have committed, and the Igbo leaders cannot come out and express their own grievances to it, cannot come out and condemn all this. Rather, we've seen them taking sides just because they want to become slaves to the Fulani, just because they want to become errand boys to the Fulani. But the question is, how long can we continue in this shenanigan? How long can we continue in this shenanigan? To me, it is a shenanigan. It is a shenanigan in the sense that you cannot continue to live in a country where we have murderers. We cannot continue to live in a country where there is no rule of law. The Fulani that has killed a lot of people till now has not been brought to book. The Fulanis have not been brought to book. Rather, their pipe and government is not even making plans that this whole killing thing would end soon. No plans from the government. No plans from the government that this whole killing would end anytime soon. And now we've seen Igbo leaders also not coming out to air their displeasure. Rather, they are indirectly supporting the government to buy. Are we going to sit down and watch until everyone is being butchered in the southeast? This is what Nnamdi Kanu predicted. Nnamdi Kanu predicted all of this, and now it is happening. It is happening that the Fulani is bent to Islamize Nigeria, and today is it not happening? It is happening. We've seen it. And the Fulanis want to Islamize Nigeria, and they think people will sit down and not speak out, just like the Igbo leaders have sat down and they are not saying anything to it. It is really a show of shame. It is a show of shame. If at this stage the government and the Igbo leaders cannot come out and speak up against the injustice of the one Nigeria. And kudos to Dr. Ngozi Oragbeze for launching this Biafran embassy. Kudos to you. Kudos to you, man. Thank you for watching this podcast.